Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I do have an idea for this video, so you're going to like it, I hope so, at least. As you can see, I'm scrolling through Pinterest, trying to find references images. That is, until I find this specific one, which is background art challenges. And I was like, let me see if I have any here that I like. And I ended up number 30. That is antique store, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, let's see what I can do with it. By the way, it is 65 challenges. It's by Usiko. I don't know if the name is correct, but the credit is in the image itself. So I'm actually going to divide this video in two parts. The first part, which is this one, it will be me gathering images and doing the sketch. So my master plan is to get my references, either them being image like for the colors or objects to have in the antique store, or like perspective and compositing ideas. Then I want to do my sketch just to have an idea of how I want things to be like, and then I want to have my grayscale, which as you can see later in the video did not go well, but it's okay. So now for the images, these are my references. These are the references for like objects and everything that I liked. And I'm going to talk a little bit about each image right now. For this first image, I really like the drawings and the pictures on the wall. And I was like, okay, I want to incorporate that in the drawings just to like feel the environment a little bit. For the second one, I really like the colors, the teal, the green, I guess, and the red and the blue on the coffee, I guess, black, I don't know how to say it. And I really like how the shelves are falling apart a little bit. As you can see, like on the second from the top, it's a little bit leaned on the side, and I really like that, so I want to have that on my drawing. For this image, I really like the color, the purple, and I like the West Street antiques, and I want to do something like that, and you will see on the sketch. For this image, I really like the old phones. I don't know what to call them in English, but I also like their colors, so I'm going to use them in the drawing. I don't have any idea if this has a name or not, but I think it's for like postcards and letters and everything, and I really liked it, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use it. For this one, I really like the chandeliers and the pinkish color, pinkish purplish, I guess, color, and I'm going to draw them. Now for the compositing pictures, I chose this one for starters. I can't read the name on the corner, but I think it says Centroid, I don't know. On the window it says General Store, and I like that it's, reflected because it makes sense. And I like the compositing. You can see the mirror, you can see the store, a little bit of the store at least. I really liked it, and I was like, yeah, let me take inspiration from that. For the second one, it's literally Gravity Falls, and I was like, oh, did I not think of this? And also, as I was looking at this, I remember on how in Toy Story, there's also an antique store. I don't remember in which movie it is, but I forgot to use image from that. For the third image, I really like this illustration. I could not find the artist, and I really want to find them. If anyone knows who it is, please comment it. I like the colors, I like the lighting, I like the character, I like the ambient, I like everything. And that also counts for the next two pictures. I did find the author of the last illustration, that is Sarah Keeley. I think that's how you say their name. I found all of these images on Pinterest, so I'm not sure if it's really from them, but if it is, I'm going to check it after I'm editing. With all of these images, I did this collage with everything I like from each picture, and I'm going to use that later on Procreate. So I did lose my first video. I don't know how, honestly, but in the beginning I was only doing a study for each drawing to understand how they worked and everything. I sad that I lost it. I wanted to talk about them, each of them individually, but it's okay. Then I started doing this first sketch. I didn't really like it, to be honest, so I was like, yeah, let me do a different one, because I was like, maybe I do need more room than that. I didn't want to do like, landscape view, I guess, but it's better because I can add more things to the environment. Now you can see that I'm drawing the bookshelf inspired by the coffee plaque, I guess. You can see that I'm doing the linked shelves because I really like that detail, as I mentioned previously. I will try to, as I draw, write the ideas I have, and I'm trying to also make the sketch a little bit with depth, I guess. I forgot that word on last video, so now I remember it. I try to understand where I could put the chandelier, and I decided to put it on the bottom of the shelf. That's why I'm writing about the broken chandelier. Also, next I was searching for my references to see what I could add next, and I decided to do the front of the store. Like, it's a table, and I'm going to put the the telephone, the old telephone, on top of it. As you can see, I'm trying to find my references. I am only going to put one though. I think it will be the green one. I hope so, because I really like that one better. And I did a cube to help me put in the scenery the telephone. For some reason, I decided to draw the floor, and I spent a couple minutes, like 1-2 minutes, I guess, drawing it, because I wanted it to help me see where I should place the objects and the furniture around. And I'm trying to add like tiles, not tiles, but like the floor into the whole floor, so I know where things stay. Now I tried to draw a really long desk, but I didn't really like it, and so I'm back at searching for more references in the pictures that I chose, and I decided to do a bookshelf, another one, and this time it will have actual books. I did not want to draw this good at all. I know that will be a vintage style one, because I like how they look like. And now I'm drawing those Amazon fish that sings with Alexa or something. I decided to do one, and I drew a little cutie face. And now I am going to draw the ladder, because I found many ladders on the 2 images that I chose, from the one from Sarah and the one I couldn't find the author, the second one that I put on the screen for a really short time. And now I'm drawing the desk. It's also a vintage style one. It does not have drawers. I did not want to include that. And I did a little postcard thing for the letters and everything. And I'm also doing like not an eyeball, but those things in kids' movie where the witches see the future. So I decided to do that. And I'm also doing a floor lamp, because I thought it would be funny to add one just to add more, light. I noticed that on the second picture, that at the body on the floor, there were 2 or 3 fonts of light, and I wanted to add that. And also I decided that the floor lamp would be a coat hanger, because I thought it would be funny. I think there will be something like that in an antique store. And now I'm just adding some more details to have it feel more, big. I don't know, it's not big, but that is occupied. And I also drew a mirror, because I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan, and I'm like, the mirror, of course, there needs to be a mirror in there. So that's what I did. And now we're going to change canvas, so that I can have more space to draw. On this part, it was the grayscale, which did not work out well. I kind of gave up, and I also added a sword, because I thought it would be funny to add a sword, yeah. And I wrote it down, so you'll notice that it's a sword, because it's really bad it's a really bad drawing. I did not want to do those really specific grayscales, because I don't like doing grayscale so I only did in the points that I thought it would be needed, so I can have a little reference to myself, and that's it really. So on the next video you'll see me doing the line art, the painting of the drawing, and hopefully the shading and the lighting too. And I hope you liked this video, and I hope to see you next week's video. Bye!